This assessment has been undertaken to understand the community engagement problem when it comes to the mental health of veterans across Australia. As for my research, I mainly conducted secondary research and found out that there are 500,000 veterans that are living in Australia. And the community engagement problem here is like many of the veterans, they suffer with mental health issues like depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and similar other mental health issues and crises. And as for my secondary research, I mainly relied on the Australian Bureau of Statistics and other websites which talk about and have more information about mental health issues when it comes to veterans. And as a part of my research, I also found out that the veteran organizations that are involved in talks with the government and all, so I've included those. And what I found out is that the veteran organizations here are the communities of interest, as they once shared like common interest. And many of these veteran organizations, they are also like advocacy groups who curate and are engaged in dialogue when it comes to resolving the situations that veterans face. And through my research, I also found out that many veterans have asserted that they aren't getting enough help from the government, or they are not able to access the services of the government when it comes to tackling the mental health issues. And as for the demographics of these veterans, so most of the veterans are, they are over 60 years of age, somewhere between 65 to 75 years of age. So it's mostly senior citizens who are seeking support. However, the community hasn't been really helped from what I saw and from what I researched. Therefore, the community engagement plan aims to resolve that. And through this community engagement plan, the I aim to assert that this community engagement plan is going to bridge the gap when it comes to veterans and the rest of the society. So from my research, it became clear that there has to be more increased dialogue when it comes to the veteran organization, government groups, and the rest of the society. And on top of that, there are some implications. However, the implications are like, as a result of this community engagement plan, there's going to be better dialogue between all stakeholders involved, including the veterans. And though the topic is limited to veteran mental health, I believe the community engagement plan will also help resolve other underlying issues that aren't spoken about mostly. And those are like other health issues, employment, and more volunteer work for veterans, and all of that. And as a part of this assignment, I can also imply that the when it comes to veterans, there are many other groups, and even all those groups need to be considered as key stakeholders and all when it comes to drafting and drafting and implementing a community engagement plan. And most of my research was mainly secondary research, and I relied on Australian Bureau of Statistics and media reports and so on. And apart from that, I also checked some news articles. And among other data that I also received, that I also saw, was as a result of these mental health issues, there are veterans close to, like, so far there have been around like 1600 deaths as a result of suicide. So I believe that suicide is also a result of mental health issues that the veterans face, and therefore it is necessary to counter all of this. The community engagement model use will use a strong plan which will help eradicate all these problems.